Now on the APEC VIP hotline, cutting edge training for the serious athlete, apecgo.com. Joining us now, the head football coach of the undefeated Kilgore Bulldogs. It's Coach Mike Wood. How you doing, Coach?
Doing fine today.
Congratulations on the 14-10 win over Henderson. Tell me about that ball game.
Well, anytime you play Henderson, you can kind of throw the records out, and it's always a big rivalry. And it ended up being a defensive battle out there, and their defense played really well, and ours played well, and it just came down to who had the big play, last.
Well, talk about the last few seconds of that ball game and what you guys did to finally pull it out.
Well, I don't know if we did anything special. We were able to get a receiver behind them there at the end and make a long pass, and then set up that last score, and that just kind of became the deciding factor.
Coach, now your team's 8-0 and 5-0 in district play. It's your best start since 2004 when you won the state championship. Talk a little bit about where this team is and were you expected to be here in this position going into the final week of the season?
Well, we hope to be, and we had goals going into the season of not only making the playoffs, but having a chance to compete for a district championship in week 10, and we're at that point, and I think our kids are looking forward to it.
Your kids, what's been the most pleasing thing for you about this football team this year? There's usually something special about a team every year. What's it been about this football team that's made them so good?
Well, I think they're a close-knit group, and I think one of the things that probably makes them special is they really don't care who gets credit. As long as we can go out and play well and get a victory, they pull for each other, and we use a lot of different kids on offense and a lot on defense, and I think that's probably been the biggest thing about this bunch is they're unselfish and they don't care who gets the credit for the wins.
No, 2004 is a long time ago, but you were there with that staff when that team won the state championship. Do you see any similarities between that team and this one?
Well, I just think the style of play and the kids are out there playing and getting ready Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and staying focused and just trying to go out on Friday nights and get a win and then move on to the next one.
Now, you guys were used to playing Henderson when you were in 4A, so there's nothing new to play in a rivalry game like that. Gilmer's a little different animal this year. How do you think you're going to approach that game? And how many times have you guys played Gilmer in the past?
Well, in recent history, I guess we've played them twice. But, we're going to go out and we're going to prepare just like we have each week for them. And they're certainly a team that, is a playoff caliber football team and a championship caliber football team, and we've got to have one of our best weeks of preparation, and hopefully we can get out there Friday night and compete and have a chance to win.
How confident is your team right now?
I don't know how confident they are. I think our kids understand what it takes to win football games and the amount of preparation, and if we can get out there and execute at 7:30 Friday night, then we'll give ourselves a chance to win. I hope those are the things that our kids understand.
What's your impression of the Gilmer team? What stands out about them?
They're just so explosive. They have so much speed on offense, and they've just been scoring lots and lots of points. And defensively, their speed and what they do defensively, it's it'll be one of our hardest opponents to get ready for, I think.
How much fun is it as a coach to get ready for a game like this when you got this much stuff on the line and it's against another school like yourself that has the kind of tradition that Gilmer and Kilgore have over the years in high school football?
I think it's a whole lot funner for the fans. It's kind of like Friday night against Henderson. I know they had a big time. It wasn't, it was turned out well, but you hope you get to this part of the season and you're playing in these types of games and get kids a chance to play in that environment, and then then get into those playoffs and try to make a run. So it's an exciting time of year, and you hope that all your work from August all the way through this date pays off.
What about playing this kind of game on the road?
Well, I think anytime you go into Gilmer, Texas, and play a game, it's going to be a tough environment. But we've been in tough environments before, and our kids understand that, and hopefully we can go in there and stay focused on the game.
What do you think the keys to victory are for this ball game?
I don't know. I hope we're able to do what we do offensively and run the football, and defensively hopefully get some stops on them. And I'm not sure what it's going to take to win the football game, but that's what we're going up there to do.
Well, Coach, we thank you for coming on with us. Best of luck to you Friday night. It ought to be a fun environment to be in. I know the fans will enjoy it, even if it makes the coaches kind of gray, but have a great time with it.
Okay, thank you, Bryan.
Coach, thanks a lot. Coach Mike Woods from Kilgore High School on Bryan Houston Sports Radio Live on 99.3 Talk FM.